Pagasa Island sits quietly in the middle of the South China Sea, yet its silence hides a storm of controversy. This small island belongs to the municipality of Calayan in Palawan, Philippines. It is also known internationally as Thitu Island. Pagasa Island is the largest Philippine-held island in the Spratly Group. Its location is strategic, just over 400 kilometers from Palawan and less than 40 kilometers from Chinese-controlled Subi Reef. The island has an airstrip, a small civilian population, and is garrisoned by Filipino soldiers. Most importantly, Pagasa stands at the center of competing territorial claims. The Philippines, China, Vietnam, and others claim these waters and islands. As tensions rise, Pagasa Island becomes more than just land. It is a symbol of national pride and international conflict. In 2026, the Philippines announced a major step that would have lasting effects on its national security and regional influence. The government decided to build a new command center on Pagasa Island, a remote but strategically important outpost in the West Philippine Sea. This center is meant to strengthen the country's presence and help patrol the surrounding waters, which are often the site of territorial disputes and unauthorized incursions. It is a clear response to growing security concerns, especially as tensions with neighboring countries have escalated in recent years. The command center will serve as the operational brain for monitoring maritime activities, tracking vessels, and coordinating defense strategies in real time. It will help military and Coast Guard units communicate quickly and react to emergencies, such as illegal fishing, natural disasters, or potential confrontations at sea. The government says the center will boost morale for Filipinos on the island, providing a sense of security and stability, while also sending a strong message to outsiders about the nation's resolve. Officials hope this new facility will improve security for local residents, ensuring that daily life can continue without fear of sudden threats or disruptions. At the same time, they know the move could draw more attention and pressure from rival claimants, especially China, which has been increasing its presence in the region and challenging Philippine sovereignty. Still, leaders in Manila see the command center as a necessary investment in national defense, believing that a stronger presence will help deter aggression and protect the country's interests. The decision is not just about defense, it is also about diplomacy, signaling to the international community that the Philippines is committed to upholding international law and maintaining peace in the region. It shows that the Philippines is ready to take an active role in managing its territories, investing in infrastructure, and supporting the people who live on these distant islands. Ultimately, it is a statement of sovereignty and a bid to shape the future of the contested sea, ensuring that the Philippines has a voice and a presence in one of the world's most important maritime regions. For years, China has increased its presence in the South China Sea. It has built artificial islands, installed radar systems, and stationed ships near disputed areas. Chinese vessels now patrol close to Pagasa Island more often than ever. These patrols sometimes block Filipino supply boats. Fishermen from Pagasa and nearby islands report being harassed or chased away. China claims almost the entire South China Sea based on its 9-dash line, a claim the Philippines and many other countries reject. The Chinese government says its actions protect its sovereignty. But for the Philippines, these activities feel like intimidation. Tensions have led to standoffs between Coast Guard ships and tense radio exchanges. As China's power in the region grows, so does the risk of misunderstanding or conflict. The presence of Chinese ships so close to Pagasa is a daily reminder of the high stakes in the South China Sea dispute. Pagasa Island may seem small and remote, but its significance is far greater than its size suggests. This tiny patch of land, surrounded by the vast blue expanse of the South China Sea, holds a key position in one of the world's most contested regions. Its strategic value comes from its location in the Spratly Islands, a scattered group of reefs, islets, and atolls, claimed by several countries, including China, Vietnam, Malaysia, and the Philippines. Control over Pagasa means having a critical foothold in the heart of these disputed waters. Whoever controls Pagasa gains not just territory, but also influence over vital shipping lanes and access to maritime resources. It's a vantage point for monitoring activity and asserting presence in the region. For the Philippines, Pagasa is more than just a military outpost or a strategic asset. It is a living, breathing community that embodies the nation's determination to defend its territory. The island is home to a small, but resilient civilian population, including families, teachers, and children who go about their daily lives despite the challenges of isolation and uncertainty. Pagasa has its own school, a government office, and a pier where boats bring in supplies and connect the island to the rest of the country. These facilities are lifelines for the residents, supporting education, governance, and trade. The Philippine flag flying over Pagasa is a powerful symbol of sovereignty and national pride. It signals to the world that this land is part of the Philippines and that its people are determined to stay. The island's airstrip is crucial, allowing the government to deliver supplies, provide medical aid, and transport people quickly, especially during emergencies or storms. The surrounding waters are not only rich in fish, supporting the livelihoods of local fishermen, but may also contain valuable oil and gas reserves, making the area economically important. This makes Pagasa vital not just for defense, but also for food security, economic development, and the country's future energy needs. Internationally, holding Pagasa sends a strong message. It demonstrates the Philippines' commitment to upholding its claims and participating in global discussions about maritime rights and sovereignty. It shows the world that the Philippines is willing to stand up for its territory, even when facing pressure from larger, more powerful nations. For Filipinos everywhere, Pagasa Island is a reminder that every corner of the country, no matter how distant, deserves protection, respect, and a sense of belonging. It stands as a testament to the enduring spirit and unity of the Filipino people. The new command center is designed to be the island's nerve center, acting as the main hub for all military operations on Pagasa. It's where critical decisions are made, and where information from across the region is gathered and analyzed in real time. Inside, the facility is equipped with state-of-the-art communication systems, powerful radar arrays, and dedicated coordination rooms. These technologies allow the military to detect, identify, and respond to potential threats much more efficiently than before. From this vantage point, Filipino officers can closely monitor the movements of ships and aircraft in the surrounding seas and airspace, keeping a vigilant eye on any unusual activity or possible intrusions. The command center is also a vital link connecting Pagasa to other military bases in Palawan and beyond. This networked approach is a significant leap forward, enabling seamless communication and coordination across multiple locations. With these capabilities, officers can make faster, more informed decisions and respond to incidents as they unfold. Whether it's a security threat or a natural disaster, the team can act quickly and effectively. In times of emergency, the command center becomes the heart of rescue operations. Personnel can coordinate search and rescue missions, direct emergency response teams, and call for reinforcements or backup from the mainland whenever necessary. For the soldiers stationed on Pagasa, this new facility is a game changer. It means improved living quarters, better working conditions, and access to modern amenities that boost morale and efficiency. They'll benefit from real-time information feeds and direct communication with support teams on the mainland. This constant flow of updates and backup makes them feel safer, more connected, and better prepared for any situation that might arise. The unveiling of the command center is more than just a technological upgrade. It's a symbol of progress and determination. It demonstrates the Philippines' commitment to investing in advanced technology and modern defense systems. This not only reassures the local population and military personnel, but also sends a strong message to allies and neighboring countries that the nation is serious about protecting Pagasa and its strategic interests. Life on Pagasa Island is unique and challenging. Residents have grown used to isolation, storms, and regular supply runs from Palawan. The new command center brings hope for better security, and possibly more development. Some local families welcome the center, seeing it as protection against outside threats. They hope it will mean more investment in the island and more attention from the central government. Teachers and children feel proud to live on the front line of Philippine territory. For soldiers, the command center is a morale booster. It means better tools and support in case of emergencies. Young officers say they feel more confident knowing they are not alone in defending the island. However, some worry that the new facility could bring new risks. Increased military presence might make Pagasa a bigger target. Residents and soldiers alike hope for peace, even as they prepare for uncertainty. The establishment of the command center is a bold move. It may encourage other countries in the region to strengthen their own positions. Vietnam, Malaysia, and Taiwan also have outposts in the Spratly Islands. Any change on Pagasa could trigger responses elsewhere. China is likely to oppose the new command center. It may increase patrols or build up its own bases nearby. This could make the South China Sea even more crowded and dangerous. Encounters between ships and aircraft could become more common. On the other hand, some experts believe the command center could help avoid misunderstandings. With better communication and monitoring, the Philippines might be able to manage incidents more calmly. This could prevent accidents or escalation. In the long run, the center's impact depends on how all sides act. If it leads to more dialogue and cooperation, it might help stabilize the region. If it fuels rivalry, tensions could get worse. Looking ahead, many possibilities exist. The command center could become a model for peaceful management of disputed areas. It may help the Philippines work with allies like the United States, Japan, and Australia on maritime security. If tensions with China keep rising, Pagasa Island could see more close encounters. The command center might be tested by emergencies, such as dangerous maneuvers or accidental collisions. The Philippines will need to balance defense with diplomacy. Economic opportunities may also emerge. If the area stays safe, more investment could come to Pagasa and nearby islands. Improved security might encourage tourism, research, and trade. Ultimately, the future of Pagasa will depend on leadership, resilience, and the willingness of all sides to find common ground. The command center is just one piece of a much larger puzzle. The new command center on Pagasa Island is a milestone for the Philippines. It is a symbol of courage in the face of pressure from a powerful neighbor. It is also a reminder of the challenges that come with defending distant territories. Building and running the center will not be easy. It requires resources, commitment, and constant vigilance. The people of Pagasa, both civilians and soldiers, will play a key role in its success. As the South China Sea grows more tense, the command center stands as a watchful guardian. It reflects the hopes and fears of a nation determined to protect its rights and people. The world will be watching what happens next on this small but vital island. In the end, Pagasa Island is more than a point on a map. It is a test of sovereignty, resilience, and the power of peaceful determination. The command center's story has just begun. As the new command center begins its operations, the eyes of the world turn towards Pagasa Island. International leaders issue statements, some voicing support for the Philippines' sovereign rights, others calling for restraint and dialogue. Regional allies, including the United States, Australia, and Japan, conduct joint military exercises nearby, signaling their commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. Meanwhile, diplomatic channels buzz with renewed urgency. The United Nations, ASEAN, and other global organizations urge all parties to uphold international law and seek peaceful resolutions. News outlets around the globe analyze the situation, debating the balance between national interests and regional stability. For the Philippines, each move is measured, balancing the need to defend its territory with the importance of maintaining relationships with neighbors and allies. The command center is not just a military outpost, it is a diplomatic signal, a statement that the Philippines is ready to engage with the world in shaping the future of the South China Sea. Looking ahead, the story of Pagasa Island and its command center will continue to unfold. The choices made here will influence not only the fate of one island, but also the peace and prosperity of the entire region. As the sun rises over the South China Sea, the world watches, waits, and hopes for a future built on cooperation, respect, and enduring peace. Beyond the headlines and diplomatic maneuvers, the developments on Pagasa Island resonate deeply with those who call this region home. For local communities, fisherfolk, families, and workers, the presence of the new command center brings both hope and uncertainty. Improved infrastructure and increased security offer the promise of stability and economic opportunity. Yet, daily life is also shaped by the realities of heightened military activity and the ever-present tension of geopolitical disputes. Fishermen navigate waters now more closely monitored, balancing tradition with new regulations. Markets and schools adapt to the changing rhythms of island life. Interviews with residents reveal a complex tapestry of pride, resilience, and cautious optimism. Their voices remind us that while international strategies play out on a grand scale, the true impact is felt most keenly by those living at the front lines. On the broader stage, experts warn that the evolving situation on Pagasa Island could set precedents for similar disputes worldwide. The decisions made here may influence not just the future of the South China Sea, but also the norms that govern contested regions across the globe. As the world debates strategy and sovereignty, the lived experiences of local communities become both a testament to endurance and a call to consider the human dimension in every diplomatic calculation. In the end, the story of Pagasa Island is more than a chapter in international affairs. It is a reminder that peace, prosperity, and progress begin with the people who live at the heart of every headline.